Yo, what's good, guys? I wanted to do something a little bit different because I kind of realized that not a lot of people really know who I am, and I wanted to create like a little Q&A for myself and have people ask me questions that I could answer on a YouTube video because I have really bad social anxiety and I'm really bad at talking to people one-on-one. So I'd rather just like do this in a video format. So yeah, I got a bunch of questions lined up that people asked me. I also did like an Instagram story that people could ask me stuff. It's gonna be going off this list. The question 1, who am I? Now obviously my name is Guapo. I am 21 years old. I make music. Kinda shitty music, bruh. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't really fuck with the shit that I make. Mostly because it doesn't really have a lot of meaning behind it. I kinda just make it for fun. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I fuck with cats a lot. Cats are cool as fuck. And also raccoons. Raccoons are also fucking cool. So yeah, some things that I like is like old video games and movies. And yeah, some of my favorite video games is stuff like Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2. And also like the older Call of Duties too. Like the fucking OG like Call of Duty and like Call of Duty 2 and 3. Those are fire. And also Medal of Honor was fire as fuck. I grew up playing consoles like the Wii or the Xbox 360. And I don't know if a lot of people know this actually, bro. Call of Duty used to be on the Wii. I don't know if people know that, but I used to play it on the Wii, and that was kind of cool. I was really mainly raised by my grandparents. They put me onto a lot of like really old media and stuff. So naturally, like I've picked up a really big, liking for like horror movies, specifically psychological horror. And some of those, like some of my favorite movies honestly, is like, one of them is called Threads. And honestly, bro, like, I wouldn't watch that shit. Like, if you're young, I would not watch Threads, bro. Threads is fucking scary. I think it was made in like the 80s during the Cold War. And it's about like nuclear warfare. And it's like super fucking like realistic. And it's just like, okay, look, bro, if you want to watch something that'll like actually fucking scare you, watch Threads. Another movie that I really like is one called Carrie. And honestly, like I just rediscovered this shit recently. Carrie is fire, bro. The one from 1976. Dude, that movie is fucking crazy. Like the effects that they use, bro, in that movie, and like just like the cinematography and like how they capture like visuals and just, dude, like the acting, dude, it's so good, bro. Carrie is fire. It's scary as fuck though. But another one that is actually really good, and honestly, I haven't watched this movie in a while, so I wouldn't even be able to, like, I don't even know what it's rated to be honest, but it's called War of the Worlds. It's from 1953. And that one's pretty good. I like that one too. I watched that when I was young. So, honestly, like, I probably fucked my head up for doing that. But don't take any, like, take all these with a grain of salt, bro. Like, I don't know if these are actually scary or not to most people. To me, fucking Threads is scary, bro. But yeah, I don't know. You can watch them if you want. And then, some more, like, lighthearted shit that I grew up on was, like, Looney Tunes. And, you know, like, Tom and Jerry and all that shit. Fucking fire, bro. Like, the OG Tom and Jerry was, like, the best shit ever. I used to, like, eat toast and watch Tom and Jerry on my couch. That shit was so peak. I miss that, bro. I wish I could go back. Alright, so that was a little bit about who I am, like, myself, answering those questions. Well, I mean, obviously, but, yeah. Anyways, I have more, like, basic questions here. So, somebody asked, are you more of an introvert or an extrovert? I honestly, I don't know. I think I would personally say that I'm more of an introvert, but at the same time, like, I work in creative fields, so naturally, like, you know, like, art is kind of like a creative thing, and like, art is expressed with emotion for other people, so I don't know, honestly. I would say I'm more of an introvert, because I'm not really good at talking to people. But in terms of like art, I would say I'm more extroverted because I feel like I care way too much about what people think of me sometimes. Alright, the second question is, are you a morning or a night person? I would answer this very differently. And if you know me, if you know me, like, beyond this fucking shit, bro, you would understand that I used to be a fucking night owl, bro. Like, I used to stay up till like 6 in the morning every night, just like playing VR chat. And it was really unhealthy and it was fucking up my mental health, like, really bad. And I was like, dude, when I was, my old job, bro, I used to work at this fucking restaurant. And I would take, like, Adderall. It was prescribed. I wasn't taking that shit, like, unprescribed. I was taking Adderall and, like, 5-hour energy back to back. I was taking, like, 1 Adderall and then, like, 2 5-hour energies. And then I'd get home and take another Adderall. Just so I could, like, get through my workday and then make music afterwards. So, dude, I'm not, like, that shit was fucking me up. I was having really bad heart problems. And, yeah, just like that on top of like the stress of managing my music, it was like really stressful for me and it like really messed me up mentally. And also like just a lot of like personal stuff that was happening at the time. I used to be a night person, but I would say now I'm definitely a morning person. It's actually like 10 p.m. right now, as I'm recording this part of the video. So I would say that I probably need to sleep soon, low-key, but yes, I am more of a morning person now. Alright, the third question is, where do I see myself in 5 years? Okay, so as I was writing these down, I was like kind of like thinking about them, but I didn't want to like pre-plan the questions because that would have been lame. So this is like all pretty much unscripted for the most part. Fuck, dude, I don't know. I would like to say that hopefully, like, if everything goes well, hopefully I can achieve, like, happiness. And, like, I want to start a family one day, low-key. Like, that's kind of like one of my goals in life, to be honest. Just to be able to, like, start a family. This music shit is temporary, you know? Like, I like music a lot, and it's like a hobby to me, but I've just kind of learned lately that this shit is just temporary, and, like, I want to do something, like, bigger, you know? Like, I want to leave something behind that I can, like, be proud of, and I think a really cool thing would be to, like, start a family. So that's kind of what I want to do in the future. I'm in no way, shape, or form ready for that right now. I can barely even take care of myself as it is, but it'd be nice to do that one day. Question 4. What is your favorite food? Okay. This shit is a tough question because I have some eating disorders, so I find it very hard to just eat food in general. And like, I'm very picky with what I eat, but also at the same time, like, sometimes, like, I'll find something that I'll really like, and I'll just eat it for, like, a month straight, like, just like, every day I'll have the same fucking shit. And then, like, next month, I'll be like, damn, like, I don't want to have that ever again in my entire life. Like, that shit is fucking disgusting. Right now, I've been eating a lot of grilled cheese with, like, tomato soup, bro. Grilled cheese and tomato soup is fire. You never had grilled cheese and tomato soup? Go make some right. Pause this fucking video. Go make a fucking grilled cheese and tomato soup. And dip it in the tomato soup and eat it. That shit is gas. You will not be disappointed, I promise. Alright. Next question. Question 5. What is your favorite drink? And I lined this one up on purpose. Well, obviously, yeah. But my favorite drink? Chocolate milk. Hands down. And water, low-key. I would probably not have said water, like, a year ago, but I've been drinking a lot of water lately. But yeah, dude, chocolate milk is gas. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, chocolate milk is fire. I don't think I would ever... Like, dude, okay, this is gonna sound really bad, but I literally have, like, a gallon of chocolate milk in my fridge at all times. Like, if I get low on chocolate milk, I will go to the store and buy more. I will like literally always have chocolate milk in my fridge. So if you ever come over to my house, like if you're like one of my friends and you come over to my house, bro, you best believe you are gonna see chocolate milk in my fridge. And I'm not fat, bro. Like I'm not a fucking big bag, alright? Like I literally, like, I'm really fucking skinny. I'm actually like super underweight. But yeah, chocolate milk, bro, hands down. Alright. This one, I kinda had to pre-plan a little bit because I had to think about it. But number 6, what artist inspired you? So I have been making music for a very long time. Like damn near close to like 8 or 9 years now. And I obviously started Guapo pretty recently, but there have been a lot of artists over the years that have contributed towards the sound that I've made for myself. And first and foremost, bro, like, Lil Peep. Dude, you can call me fucking weird for saying Lil Peep, but like, I fucking love Lil Peep. Lil Peep was like the first person that like actually got me into music. I was like 14 years old and I was depressed. And that dude like put into words everything that I was feeling at that time of my life. And that's what inspired me to start making music. But after that, I would say now, like low-key, like all of Drain Gang, bro, like Blady, Young Lean, well not, Young Lean isn't Drain Gang, but you know what I mean, like just that circle of people, like all those producers and like fucking, you know, like Echo 2K and all of them, bro. And then obviously too, like Nick Mira and Juice WRLD. Dude, Juice WRLD is crazy. Like, Juice WRLD, I don't know, you guys probably know, but he inspires me a lot with like his ability to freestyle and like think of things off the top of his head very quickly. And Nick Mira, I also like self-produce sometimes. A lot of you guys might not know that, but Nick Mira is a really big inspiration for me for like producing. And then Yeet too, bro. Like Yeet really inspired me for like getting more creative with my ad-libs. So yeah, I kind of like blend all those genres together. Favorite books? I don't really read a lot, low-key. Like, I have ADHD, so it's really hard for me to like sit down and like read shit. But I'd probably say like, low-key like Twilight, bro. Twilight's fire. And then one of my favorite authors is David Icke. He's a conspiracy theorist, but I like the way that he like views life. He kind of like prioritizes like love over everything else, and that's something that I've been trying to build for myself, because I learned that like negativity is not the way to go. It's really important to be content with what you have and like trust yourself and to be able to love, and not just like the fucking like lovey-dovey shit like I love you so much, but more so just like the actual like energy of love, like just being content with like who you are and being able to like express that with like everyone around you. It's an energy, you know? Next question is favorite hobby. Obviously probably music, not gonna lie, but I also really like, you know, like what I said earlier, playing old games. And something that I picked up recently from one of my friends was taking walks. Shout out Rim for that. Taking walks is goated. Am I more of a city or country person? Shit. I grew up in the hood, I'm not gonna lie. So I would wanna say naturally city, but also, like, I don't like the hood, bro. Like, the hood is not where you wanna be. And, like, right now, I live in, like, I mean, it's not the best area, but it's not, like, the fucking hood, you know? It's kind of like the suburbs, but, like, very, like, kind of lower class. So, I'm kind of happy with where I'm at right now. So, I would honestly just say suburbs, bro. I'm a suburb person. I don't really fuck with the city, and I don't really fuck with the country, you know? Like, I just feel like I don't really mix well with either of those. I don't even know fucking what question I'm on. I think it's question 10. Am I a perfectionist? Yes, I'm a perfectionist. But I will always, like, you will always be your worst critic. So when I say I'm a perfectionist, I mean that is in the sense of, like, I hold myself to very high standards when I do things. Alright, question 11. Are you more logical or emotional? I would say that I am a very emotional person at heart. However, I recently have been training myself to be more logical with things. Like, for example, in the past, I'd get really upset about shit and I would lash out emotionally. But recently, I've been able to, like, separate myself from those feelings and actually, like, think of proper ways to respond to people disregarding emotion. So I would say now I'm more logical, but I used to be very emotional. Question 12, most used app, Discord. Not proud to say that, but yeah, probably Discord or Instagram. Question 13, are you more of a listener or a talker? Bro, honestly, like, I can do both, but just because of this fucking video, I'm just gonna say I'm a yapper. I do be yapping a lot. Do I believe in aliens? Question 14. Fucking, yeah. I do. I mean, it'd be kind of stupid not to, right? Like, there's obviously something that exists outside of Earth, but I don't think we're ever gonna see them, because, like, fucking the universe is so big. 15. What's the first thing you would do if you won the lottery? I would probably buy a shit ton of chocolate milk, and then just, like, die. I don't know. I would just fucking, like, I don't know, bro. I'd probably buy my mom a house. And then, like, do a lot of things for the people that I care about. And then I'd probably just, like, sleep forever. Not, like, die, but just, you know, like, I just fucking lay in bed and not do anything. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Honestly, dude, I don't know. I've done a lot of traveling. And there's a lot of cool places in the world, but there's also a lot of shitty places. And I think that... Okay, I'm gonna answer this question, like, very, like, fucking logically, bro. I think that there really isn't, like, any perfect place to live. I think it's really easy to think about all the negative aspects in life when you're thinking negatively. Like, everybody always thinks, like, oh, like, I wish I could move here, or I wish I could live like this. I think really what you need to do is be content with what you have, because a lot of people don't appreciate what they have, you know? Like, I've learned that recently. Like, I always, like, want things. Greed is the most obvious human desire. Like, you're literally born with greed. That's the reason babies cry. They're fucking, you know, they're greedy. They want things. They need things. And, being able to be content with what you have will make you just, like, such a happier person overall. So honestly, bro, like, I wouldn't say that I would want to live anywhere in specific, but I value community over everything. So honestly, like, wherever I'm at, I will do my best to, like, make sure that I'm content there. You know, like, where I'm at now, I'm content. Because I know that I have people that care about me, that are around me. And I'm okay with it. Like, I don't really care where I live. I'm happy with the fact that I have people that care about me. Okay, next question. Do I have any mental health problems? That, I don't even know why I put this on here, because that kind of, like, threw me off a little bit. And I don't know, like, I didn't know how, like, talkative that I wanted to be about these issues, but yes, I do. I have a personality disorder, actually, called borderline personality disorder. And it's very complicated, to say the least. I don't really want to go too into it. If you know what it is, that's cool. If you don't know what it is, I'm not gonna fucking, like, try to teach you what it is, because it's not really, like, you know, it's like my own issue, bro. But that, like, I mean, some people might honestly wonder, like, why do I act the ways that I do sometimes? And, like, 90% of the time, it's because of the fact that I have that disorder. But I don't, like, use that as an excuse of, like, why I do things, you know? Like, I'm not, like, just a fucking like, I'm not an asshole, bro. I'm a nice person, I think. I can be sarcastic sometimes with people, and people might take things that I say the wrong way. But, you know, I also grew up on the internet, like, in a completely different time. Like, I grew up on the internet in, like, 2016, bro. And the internet back then was, like, a lot different than it is today. So I think naturally, like, I'm just kind of more of, like, an unfiltered person. And, you know, if people can't handle that, that's fine. Like, I'm not asking you to. That's just who I am. But yeah, I have mental health problems, and that's okay. If you have mental health problems, that's okay. Just, you know, focus on yourself, bro. And, like, remember that prioritizing yourself should always be your first responsibility, honestly, bro. Like, you shouldn't worry about anybody else other than yourself if you're in a dark place. Especially if you're in a dark place, you know? You should 100% take care of yourself and treat yourself and make sure that you're surrounding yourself around people who appreciate you for you, and stop worrying about what people think about you. You know, that's something that I do a lot, and it's gonna be my downfall. I know it will be, but you know, it's important to understand those things, and I know that it's important for me to be able to express those things because I understand that I have an audience of people that are younger than me, and I want to use that as a platform to encourage them to do things that are positive, like this, for example. You know? Okay. Dude, I just saw the fucking time on this video, and it's 21 minutes. That's insane. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yap for that fucking long. That's fucking crazy. I don't know if anybody's gonna actually watch this video for that long, but if you guys do, fucking, that's cool. I might do more of these in the future if you guys want that. Summer or winter? Winter, bro. If you say summer, you're fucking crazy, and you do not deserve, like, any respect as a human. If you genuinely like fucking dying, then, honestly, I don't know what to tell you. Question 19. What scares you the most? The thing that scares me the most is being alone. I could literally, like, face anything with no fear, but that is one thing that I can't. Actually, no, I take that back. Spiders, too. I do not fuck with spiders. Or, like, those fucking, like, weird-ass... Dude, I don't fuck with insects at all. Yeah, okay, those are my two answers to that question. What scares you the most? Being alone and fucking spiders, alright? Like, I would honestly rather be alone than, like, fucking have a spider be in my room. I'm not gonna lie. Do I have any big regrets? Yes. I think everybody has skeletons in the closet. And that's okay as well. As long as you take the time as a human being to reflect on past actions and make sure that you don't commit things that you will regret doing in the future, I think it's okay. And I think that, you know, obviously you should learn from your mistakes and try to, just learn from your mistakes and try to be a better person. Don't fucking dwell on the past, bro. Hardest lesson that I've ever learned is patience. It is okay to take your time to do things. You have all the time in the world to do literally anything, you know? Like, I'm 21 years old, and when I was younger, I'd probably think that me being 21 is fucking crazy, and you guys, I don't know, dude. I don't know who's watching this video, but I feel like I'm old sometimes, but at the same time, like, I know that I'm not. Because 21 is very young comparatively to, like, people who are fucking in their 30s or 40s, or... I wouldn't even say people in their 40s are old. I mean, you know, like, people in their 50s even, like, it's young, man. Like, you know, like, at least you can still fucking get up and walk and do shit, you know? Like, you have literally all the time in the world to do things, so stop fucking worrying about not being able to do things in a set amount of time, because you can afford to take breaks, like you can. I have friends that will literally fucking, like, kill themselves over deadlines. And I used to do the same thing, and, you know, it just, like, I realized that it was just not healthy for me, and if I wanted to live past fucking, like, another, like, you know, 5 years, I needed to stop doing that. So yeah, that's what I prioritized. What would I change about myself? Question 22. Honestly, I don't think I would change anything, to be honest. Like, obviously, like, I'm not perfect, but I think that's what makes people human, you know? I think that I'm a unique person, and I think that everybody watching this video is also a unique person, and I think that nobody should ever desire to change anything about themselves, because people will appreciate you for who you are. You just need to, like, open up and show people who you are, because when people, like, No, like when people, okay, dude, here's the thing. When you are like super discreet and like don't like to tell people about shit and like you're just like quiet and antisocial, people are forced to make assumptions about you. And you know, like people have done that to me in the past and I don't like it. And I know that you guys probably don't like that either. But it's not their fault. You have to learn, like you have to understand that that is literally your fault. Like you are forcing them to make assumptions about you. And if you don't want people to do that, then you have to learn how to express yourself. Because when people learn why you do things, they understand why you do them and they won't hold you accountable for that, you know? Okay. Here, I'm gonna wrap this up really quick because I really do only have like a few questions left. Let's see. People that have asked me things on Instagram. Okay, I'm gonna butcher these names really badly. Harks K4K asked me, do you actually fuck with VTubers? Honestly, like, I do, but I don't really watch them, you know? Like, I see clips sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I like them. I think it's cool, but I don't really, like, fucking, like, sit down and watch streams, you know? Jonathan, I'm not even gonna... Jonathan, you can fucking clip this. I don't care. I'm not responding to that. Yeah, I'm just not gonna give you the light of day for that one. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really know how to end this video, so I'm just gonna end it.